Hey everybody, Connor McIver here with the Paris 911 team, or otherwise known as Connor with Honor, giving a short presentation on short sales. Whenever we conduct them, there are several items that are going to be necessary for you to get put together for us. Some of those items are going to include profit and loss statements, which we already have those in different file formats for you for your ease of filling out, also paycheck stubs, and of course tax returns. If you haven't done a tax return for a while, that's understood by a lot of the banks, but could be a necessary part of the process in the future if in fact they start looking at your package, or when they start looking at your package, to make a determination whether or not your short sale and all the reasons for you to do it are actually valid. So with all of these documents, we have implemented some pretty neat technology, DocuSign, and we send a lot of these documents via email after we have our original meeting in our offices. Then we send out the documents to you with instructions, and of course if you need any help filling out any of these papers, it's no problem at all. We can also, if you have the time, actually come into our offices and sit down and go through each item that's being requested by the bank line by line. Other parts of the process are going to include, after we document and get all the information together, of course a listing agreement is going to make the process work forward a little bit better. It's also required so the bank can actually see that we do have your home on the market. And after a listing agreement, of course, it's going to be our job to get an offer written on your property so then we can complete the entire short sale package and have that submitted on your behalf. Along the way, during the approval process, there are a lot of hiccups and bumps and things that will transpire and occur within the particular negotiation model. We do run interference for you. We take care of all of that. Part of what you're going to be showing or proving to your bank is you have given authority, extended that to speak about your home loan to our team, so that we can play a bigger part of the negotiation process. Also, a lot of people ask, well, if I end up deciding not being able to pay my mortgage, or if I'm unable to, how do I stop the phone calls? And we always tell them it's difficult too, but we see a lot of their pressure being alleviated by stating that, in fact, we've hired somebody to negotiate our short sale, so call Connor on his cell phone if you have any questions. And I feel those calls all day long. So it does seem to help. The bank has changed their approach to short sales, so we've been able to watch them as they've sped up the process. The government has also allotted monies to inject into the process as well, so that when people are doing them, they go through a little bit easier. With most typical short sales, you have a couple loans in which you have an 80% loan on the property and also a 20% loan on the property at a higher interest rate. The 20 holds. A lot of the times the 20 wasn't being satisfied, so they could pretty much halt the short sale process. Some of the different governmental programs that you've seen, either on, if you're looking on our shortsalehelpcall.com site or other places in which I posted it, they actually allow that 20% bank, the one that has that much money invested, at least originally in the loan before the market collapsed, they're allowing that bank to get some money now, so they're now speeding up and improving the process. If we can answer any further questions regarding a short sale that you can't find online, we do conduct confidential interviews in our offices where you can come in and talk with us live. We are, as I've stated on other short sale videos before, we are local here in Santa Clarita. We have listed short sales as far as Lake Elsinore. We do work within all of Southern California in regards to our client short sale needs. And in essence, with a short sale, it's not really so much area dependent as your ability as an agent to be able to negotiate and the different certifications that you have in order to show the bank that, in fact, you're not a fly-by-night realtor. You actually have processes in place to help negotiate short sales for your clients. Connor McIver, if you'd like to check us out, of course, the site I was referencing is shortsalehelpcall.com. Our mother site is paris911.com, and you can reach me on the telephone if you'd like to chit-chat about your particular Short sale scenario at 661-400-1720. And again, I don't pick up if I'm with clients or tied up with some other real estate activity, but most of the time I do. But if I don't, leave me a message and I'll jump back at you as quick as possible. Thanks so much for watching, and be safe.